Welcome and welcome back. I'm Rasheena Jarreau. This is Bend and Balance. Thank you for joining me for another video. We're going to be doing a nice, chill, restorative yoga practice. All you will need are a couple of things: a blanket to kind of serve as a cushion for your head and maybe your knees at certain points throughout this practice. You also want a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, maybe a thick cushion or two stacked on top of each other. They work as a perfect substitute for an actual bolster. So grab everything you need, and when you're ready, let's get going. All right, so to start, we're going to be in a seated position. So you can take your cushion, fold it a couple times, use it as some softness for your bottom. So placing it underneath your sit bones and just sitting up tall, crossing your legs, however is most comfortable for you. Your bolster or your cushion can be right in front of you. Place your hands on your cushion and let's begin to root ourselves in our practice. Let's begin to quiet our mind, find our breath, and just begin to mentally arrive. Take a nice deep breath in, sigh it out. Another nice deep breath in. Sigh it out. Keep that going. Let's get into our neck a little bit. Do a couple of neck stretches. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder, allowing your head to tilt to the side. Let's hold it here. Slowly roll your head forward, chin to chest. Allow your left ear to find your left shoulder. Tilt your head to the left. And allow your neck to straighten, head held high. Other way, back to the left ear tilts toward your left shoulder. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Right ear finds right shoulder. Find length in the neck, head held high. Let's roll your shoulders back for a few rotations. And roll them forward. All right, sit up tall. Let's get deeper into our shoulders and into our spine. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Next inhale, Circle your right arm up and over, opening your chest to the right, finding a twist. Your right arm is going to anchor down to the floor and pull you deeper into that twist. And bring that right arm back forward. Same thing on the other side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Next breath in, circle your left arm up and over. Left hand touches down. Twist a little deeper. And come back to center. Deep breath in, deep sigh out. Back to the right side, twist open. And twist deeper. Maybe turning your gaze towards that right shoulder. And arm reaches back forward. Deep breath in. Release. Next breath. Left side twist. Twist even deeper. See if you can turn your gaze toward that shoulder. And back to center. Beautiful. Whichever position your legs are in, switch them. Allow your hands to find your cushion once more and fold forward. Bringing your elbows to your bolster. When you're ready, slowly sit yourself up. You can keep your bolster where it is, but pull your knees in towards each other. Bring your legs together and swivel them out to the side. Get your legs under you. Your blanket can actually stay where it is if you want that cushion underneath your knees. If you don't need it, you can move it out of the way. But our props haven't really changed here. We're just changing our position on them. So let's take on a tabletop position, but your hands are going to be situated on your bolster. Wrists are still going to be under your shoulders. Knees are still going to be under your hips. Head and spine soft here. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Let's go into some hip rolls, taking our hips in a circular motion in one direction. And then switching that direction. All right, back to a neutral tabletop. We're going to go into a low lunge pose or a lizard. So we're going to start with our right leg. Press firmly into the palms of your hands. Your right foot comes out to the side, parallel to your cushion. And once you're here, press your hips down towards the mat. Pressing it open and pressing it down. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your head lifted. Never been to the point of pain. Just to the point where you feel a nice stretch along your groin and your inner thigh. We won't stay here too long. This can be a challenging one to hold. So 3 more breaths here and then we'll move on. All right, right leg comes back. Touch your toes together behind you. Find a little child's pose here. Keeping your hands on your cushion. Just lower your chest, settling your torso between your thighs. Deep breath in as you continue to open up along your shoulders and your upper back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Next breath, you can come back to tabletop. Press your weight through your palms. Left leg comes up, left foot finds its way on the side of your cushion. And slowly inch your pelvis down towards your mat. Again, chest forward, head lifted. Three more breaths. All right, send your hips back. Pull that left leg in. Toes come to touch behind you. Find your child's pose. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Next deep breath in, come back to tabletop. Your knees can come together and you can position yourself onto your bottom. This is where we really start getting comfortable because we're allowing ourselves to go onto our back. So the poses are going to be a lot more passive moving forward. So yeah. Okay, so your bolster can come right behind you once you're sitting on your bottom. And you can keep your blanket off to the side just for right now. Once your bolster is positioned at your tailbone, grab the backs of your thighs, lower yourself down. I'm going to find a supine butterfly here. Allow your legs to open, soles of your feet to touch, arms relaxed by your side. Or if you want to open up more across your chest, cactus your arms. Draw your arms back in if they aren't already there. Bring your legs in towards each other. Take your feet out to the edges of your mat and allow your knees to fall in towards each other. So we're keeping a nice back bend against this bolster, but we're allowing our legs to fold in and completely support each other. Let's just breathe easy here. All right, pull your ankles together. We're going to sit ourselves up, so lead with your chest until you have yourself propped up on your forearms. And in a position where you can sit all the way up. We're going to move our bolster out of the way, bring our blanket behind us to serve as a little pillow. And then using the backs of our thighs, lowering ourselves back on the ground. Position your blanket where you need it to be. Draw your knees into your chest. Hug them close. And keep your legs where they are, or maybe allow your legs to open up a little more, allowing your thighs to fall towards the sides of your torso. Just allowing them to naturally open. Transitioning into a happy baby. Let's take our feet towards the ceiling, supporting your calves with your hands, or maybe gripping the soles of your feet with your hands and pulling your legs down. Either variation is fine. Pull your legs back into your chest. Touch your feet to the mat. Keep a bend in your knees though, because we're going to allow our legs to fall out to the right for a twist. Maybe bring that cactus back in the arms. As we continue to relax. Bring your arms in. Guide your legs back to center. And then find your twist on the other side. When you're ready, cactus the arms and relax. Pull your arms back in. Guide your legs back to center. Full body stretch. Stretch your arms up high overhead. Initiate a nice stretch from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Let your entire body tense up and then let everything go. Let your arms relax where they will. Let your legs relax where they may. So no need to do anything, just be. If you would like to place a bolster underneath your legs right now, you are welcome to. But let's just stay here for a couple of minutes before moving on. When you're ready, let's sit ourselves up. Draw your knees into your chest. Either roll yourself up from here or let your knees fall out to the side. Come onto your side and press yourself up. Sit tall. Hands over your heart. And let's just take a moment to be thankful for this practice and our body that moved us through it. All right, thank you for joining me today. I always think it's so wonderful when you choose to share your practice with me in this way, because you could have done this anywhere else with anyone else, but you are here, so thank you. That is all that I had for you today, but I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.